I think fortunately, because my dad was an artist, I grew up with a lot of like markers and pencils and different like illustration media, and stuff to make collages and things like on the ready. And then the elementary school I went to had a pretty good art program and a great art teacher, and my high school did too. So really in my case, I think that because I was just so interested, I did have simple tools around me, I just used them. So I don't feel like I was really lacking, but I think that really comes from just me having that compulsion to fiddle with stuff and create things. But I would say something that's just, a lot of people don't even have access to those types of tools, or a lot of schools don't have art programs. Like I'm really more of an exception, I think, than a rule, just because of my family and then the schools that I was put into. So I know that I'm speaking from a place of privilege in that respect. And so I would just say just access to simple tools, and just kind of like the mentorship, I think, was something that was really strong in my life. And that's something that I think comes with having the tools. Like students need to have people, I'm just thinking about specifically people in public schools. They need to have mentors to look up to, and just they need to know that they have the power to create. I think that that's something that can impact so many facets of your life, because you feel like you have power to do something, even though it's simple. But it comes from the community that I come from. But I think that that's something that a lot of Black artists probably have in common. I think that usually Black people, not speaking for all Black people, but I think that usually Black people have a bit more of a social conscious, and because of that, and then everybody having their own personal story or personal struggle, wanting to help other people not go through that struggle, or just be the change or the mentor that they wish they had in their upbringing. So I work with Black artists all the time. I love Black people. My work is heavily meant for the Black gaze, so that's an essential part of what I do. Well, I think on a real just kind of personal level, something I wish for all people, and I think that everybody has something in them that's creative, is just the strength, not necessarily the strength, just the courage to just be themselves, and to trust that what they have to give is something that's good, to trust that that they have a light within them that's pure. Despite the things that they may have done, if you can come back to believing that you are good, you can make good choices and do good things, and that's gonna seep into everything that you produce creatively, all the interactions that you have with people, which will greatly enrich your life and everything that you produce, because your life is kind of a work of art in some way. Everybody's trying to figure it out. Nobody really has the answers, but the steps that you take to try to get there really kind of make it the masterwork. So.